Hi all, welcome to another video of Berg Performance, and as you can see it is summer outside. That means that I need to wear a hoodie because in the winter I wear t-shirts. Never mind about that one. We have this beautiful BMW 340i xDrive Touring in the shop on which we did a couple of things. So we upgraded the fuel pump, we upgraded the downpipe with a sport catalytic converter, in which you will see in this video what kind of result it will give with regards to the boost pressure and the power. We have calibrated the engine, the transmission nicely, and I think that's it. So please enjoy. Let's see what this car is all about. So there we are, just filled up the fuel with 98 RON. And what do we pay here in the Netherlands? €2.07 per liter. So we paid like 110 euros approximately for a full tank of fuel, which is quite cheap, I would say, because normally the fuel prices for 98 RON are more expensive, around 220. So I don't know what is happening. Maybe this fuel station has some discounts, but it is still expensive though. Yeah, there we are. The 340i xDrive F31. We have made 2 calibrations for this car. This is a very good friend slash companion, or they work together with the M135i that we filmed previously in the previous video. After that car was finished, we took this one for a proper custom calibration as well. We decided to make a nice tune on 98 RON for this car, since this car is also a daily driven car for the owner. The M135i and the 340i are just perfect fun cars, I think, where you can get some affordable petrol cars here in the Netherlands. We started off with a stage 1 plus tuning, I would call it. The plus is for the high pressure fuel pump. The original delivered high pressure fuel pump is not capable of delivering enough fuel, and so you have to taper off boost and power for the OEM high pressure fuel pump. We have upgraded it with the known TU pump, original BMW OEM, so no aftermarket things here. Upgraded the fuel pump and made a stage 1 plus setup for this car with the stock catalytic converter still in place. It was doing well, it was doing quite well, but what we really saw in the logging of the car is that it was lacking boost because of the back pressure generated by the catalytic converters. I will try to add a screenshot here of what I mean, and also to see the difference it made when we upgraded the catalytic converter with a sport catted downpipe. So we changed the OEM downpipe with the sports cats, and then immediately it was better. It made 0.2 bar more boost at a specific moment of timing when we were calibrating the car. So we were busy with the calibration, and it immediately improved the throttle responsiveness of the car, the sound obviously, but the wish was not to delete any resonators and not to make a catalyst setup, because it's just a reliable daily car. It needs to be a little bit silence, but it is still, it really is a comfortable car, to be honest. I don't even hear anything weird when I'm driving like this in a lot of traffic right now, because we're somehow in a traffic jam. It is 4 o'clock afternoon in the Netherlands. That's quite normal. And today we have a lot of sun, 15.5 degrees outside, so that's why I'm wearing the sunglasses again. But a proper stage 2 setup, stage 2 plus setup that we made in the end, together with our own ZF tuning. So we did not use XHP for the transmission. It's not needed. We can calibrate it ourselves perfectly fine. We made the gear shifts crispier and give it a little bit more of a burp during shifting. So it's faster and it's more engaging to shift in manual mode or in S mode or whatever you want. And we managed quite some good numbers, I would say, for a station car xDrive 340i. With the front of the car is like the Mont Blanc. I mean, it is so high. There's a wheel gap you would not even imagine. We have to put that on the camera, Oleg, by the way, because it is incredibly high at the front. The car is also on winter tires right now, so they're very soft in this weather and a lot of resistance will be made. But nonetheless, we managed to do a 3.55 seconds 0 to 100. We're talking about the 3.5 second car from 0 to 100, just a family touring non-M car, and that is really fast, especially when you compare to stock. I think it is 5 seconds dead what it says on the papers, and a 3.55 is what we managed. The original 100 to 200, to be honest, I don't remember, because I don't even know if I measured it, but I cannot measure it right now anymore because I have fitted this car with a sports cat, so it will not be fair or representative to give you the stock 100 to 200 time. But maybe I'm completely wrong and I did it, so I will have to look in the Draggy history to check it out. But this car with the stage 2, it does a 9 seconds flat. 9 seconds, so 3.5 from 0 to 100 and 9 seconds flat 100 to 200. I remember back in the days when the BMW M5 V10 E60 came out, it did a 0 to 200. I remember it very good. It did it in 13.7 seconds or 13.5 seconds. It was, I assume, with 507 horsepower. This car, if you add up 9 plus 3.5, does it in 12.5 seconds. This is not an M car. It's just a family touring, and it is faster than what we had as a beautiful V10 M5 E60 with only rear-wheel drive, obviously, back in the days. So it is a really proper setup. And yeah, it is just solid. I mean, it is really fast. Let me just first gear. Oh, wait a minute. Beautiful soundtrack. Not loud at all. We also calibrated the power displays, of course, so the torque and the power figures which are shown in the display. We measured this car on yet the same dyno that we used before, of which we know it is unfortunately reading a little bit too low, but it doesn't matter. I mean, if you compare the 100 to 200, it really doesn't matter since they are really relevant. But it did like 463 horsepower it was, I think. But in real life, I think it should be a little bit higher, and 650 Newton meters of torque, which is quite okay. But when I compare it to other 340i's that we did previously with approximately the same mapping, it was producing like 720 Newton meters of torque. So yeah, that's why I don't give a F about dyno numbers, to be honest. Oh, the gear shifts are so good. Yeah, as I was saying, I don't give a lot about dyno figures itself, only the delta is cool to see, but the most important thing for me is to see the lines. If they are okay, if there are any weird drop-offs somewhere, which you can already see in the data logging, to be honest, but it's just nice to put a car on a dyno and to validate it for yourself. So I am really happy about the result for this B58 engine. This is the Gen 1, of course. And I think the owner will be as well, especially when you have like this when you have this setup in a F20 M140i xDrive, or maybe even in a 340i sedan. I cannot imagine what the time will be 100 to 200, especially in a M140i. It is going to be so fast. It's completely unnecessary to buy a BMW M product, so the S55 back in the days, power-wise. Of course, the chassis is completely different, the drivability is different, the handling is different, everything is different about the M car. But if you're just buying this car to win drag races, for example, this is quite a fast car. I hope the owner will be happy. Thank you very much, both of you. So have the M135i and the 340i to give me these projects, the opportunity to make you guys happy with our custom calibrations. If you guys have any questions or remarks, let me know in the comments below. I will try to answer them all, but please keep in mind I cannot answer everything. I see a lot of comments coming by, and sometimes I simply don't have the time to get into them. These videos are as a hobby for me to to track what I did later when I'm old and gray. But I like it. I like the audience. I like you guys. Thank you. And I will see you in the next video. Take care.